Hey, Matt Hall here from Hidden Machine. I am doing a weekly update for Hidden Machine now. If anyone, and I kind of think there's no one, but if anyone is wondering why I said I'd do weekly updates and then didn't do an update video last week, well, I did do one. I just didn't upload it because I thought it was really bad. And this is not a great video either. This is not something that needs to go down on my permanent record. It's not going to be in the Hidden Machine Hall of Fame. But I don't know. Like I didn't have my gear because I did a video gig elsewhere. I'm working on a sort of somewhere between like a mini doc and a promo vid for a local business that I'm passionate about. And I didn't have all my stuff. It was all packed up, and I was like, oh, let me just talk into the camera using this little baby, my little HD AVC HD Sony Handycam, the HDR CX210. The audio was desyncing. This shoots MPG files. Makes a satisfying little noise. I love this thing. It's great for shooting some stuff, but it's not so easy to do modern video editing on it. This is what it looks like. Oh yeah, there's no autofocus. You're not gonna see it. Here, I'll try to show you my room. There's the camera. So I'm thinking of getting this installed as like kind of like a cyberpunk style mod. So I can basically so I can have a more powerful optical zoom when I'm looking at stuff. But it's really expensive, and I just spent a bunch of money on this. So we'll do, as I chat here, we'll do a little unboxing. The FedEx guy was like, figured I'd give it to you a few days early. I go, thank you. I didn't know you had that sort of authority. But this has been a saga trying to get this done. Get this microphone. I bought a used one of these. So I'm buying a second one of these. So when Jordan and I do, I've played episodes together. We have, parity between the audio. It sounds decent. Now this I'll use for shipping other stuff later. I do a fair amount of eBaying and stuff. We have some candy because it's from Sweetwater. Got a cloud lifter. This is a little preamp for the microphone because otherwise it's a little too quiet on its own. I used the mic without one for a while, and wow, yeah, you really should use one. I thought I can get away with it. I'm not hoity-toity. No, you really need one. Happy New Gear Day. Oh, wow. Do I post a selfie with hashtag New Gear Day? Yes. I'm not gonna do that. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. Not fuck you. Darius Beats, my Sweetwater rep. Thank you for always being so kind. We got the SM7B, the Joe Rogan mic. Mine's covered in cat hair. This is the mic that everyone uses. I was skeptical. I go, is that just people just doing it because it's the Joe Rogan mic? But then, former Hidden Machine alumnus, Andrew Taylor, now going by Andrew A. Blank, had one of these, and he really highly recommended it, and I thought, well, it does sound pretty good. Let's try it. And once I got it, I found it was perfect for recording hip-hop vocals with the MCs I work with. Especially a lot of them want to... There's a lot of just like quiet, loud. Sometimes they want to get real close. This mic is great for getting real close into. I hear this is also the mic that James Hetfield records all the Metallica vocals on. I don't know if that's true. But we got one of these. We got a second one finally. So I bought the used one. It was busted. And I'll look this up right now because I don't want to just tell, a fake story. But let me check here. I'm going to reverb.com to check my order history, okay? No, I tried to go to Sweetwater, but it brought me to the Sweet Baby website. Hold on. I am part of the Sweet Baby Woke Agenda program, so every time I direct someone to their site, I get $25. as long as they, are verified as being, brainwashed. So, so I bought a used SM7B microphone because I thought, I'll buy a used one. Why not? I'll save a little money. Being an idiot, okay? I was being very stupid. $339.12 is what I spent. I got the refund, okay? So that's, regardless, I maybe said it in the other update video, but Reverb has a 7-day refund policy. I didn't get to test the microphone right away. So when I finally got to test it, I was like, oh my God, it's not good. So I go, well, it's not even been a full month. I'll return it. 7-day. So I think I said this before, but I messaged the guy, I go, I have no real recourse here. I just want you to know. I don't want to leave a negative review. I just want to say I got sold a bunk mic. It happens, but I'd rather just tell you directly than try to, air my grievances publicly. And he goes, let's just send it back. Just send it back. First, I sent proof that it was bad, but $339. I go to buy a brand new one. $339 for the used one. This one, $359. I saved $20 and spent probably, I'd say, 6 weeks collectively to get here. Why? What was I thinking? Also, who's gonna sell a used mic for $20 less than the price of a new one? I thought a new one was gonna cost like $450. I don't know why. I think when I bought one before, I have it here. When I bought one in November of 2020, it was $399. All right, so $60 discount is more significant than $20 discount. Me now, I'm very wealthy, so I mean $20 is nothing. I spend $20 on a coffee every morning, because I have it delivered, and I get the coffee from one spot, I get the cream from another place, and I get a cup from a third place, and so it takes a little while, but and then I don't tip the Dashers. It's like a class thing, but $20 is nothing. That's $20 just to wake up. This is my $20 coffee right here. But $60, then I'm starting to think. Got cat hair in my nose from this mic, I think. So, feeling real stupid that I did that. But also, everyone's gonna be stupid sometimes. You can't dwell on it. Now let's look at what candy I got. I got that Laffy Taffy. Sour apple Laffy Taffy. Give me the banana. I don't want that. Bit O Honey. This looks like it's from 1902. Nutty Little Honey Chews. That does not sound like it's for me. Artificially flavored key lime. Key lime. No. This one is melting. This is one of those peppermint candies, but it's purple instead of red. Curious about this. And, oh my God. Hey, buddy. Sluggo's coming in. Smarties, but they made Smarties smaller. These used to be twice the length. Unless this is like a fun size Smartie, but you only got, how many Smarties do you think are in here? I'm gonna guess 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 Smarties. Now, I don't eat a lot of candy. I did last night eat a Kit Kat bar, and they've made Kit Kat bars bigger now. You can't find, at least where I live and where I shop, which is, a gas station corner store, you can't get a candy bar that isn't big size or king sized. It said 2 bars, and I thought what they were doing was putting 2 Kit Kat bars stacked on top of each other in the one package. No, what they're doing is they're giving you big, thick Kit Kats now. It tasted pretty good, I gotta say. Now, Kit Kat, the chocolate is not good chocolate, but I was craving something. I was feeling manic. I needed something, so that hit the spot. Now, if I eat anything from that bag, it's gonna be the Smarties. The rest of it, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to my wife. Our sweet way of saying thank you. Thank you, Sweetwater. Now, Anyway, I didn't put out the video last week because it looked bad, sounded bad, and I was having tech issues. And also, I know that this is more for me than for anyone else. Now, some people do watch these, and thank you so much. It's kind of like a little diary. And I'm telling you all my secrets. And dear diary, this week I started to wrap up work on the next Hidden Machine video, which will be covering Hitler games. The topic that I've been unsure if I should cover it because I think it's very interesting. I'd like to understand, like, do these things violate the hate speech policy? Are people just trying to be shocking? What is the point of this stuff? Why is there such a fascination with it? And the reason it came to my attention was because I like to go deep into, when there's a Steam sale, I go deep. I go deep, 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 deep. I look at maybe every single page of games that are on sale. Might take me 6 to 8 hours. I don't do it all in one sitting. But and I don't have the adult filter turned on. I go, show me all the games because I'm curious, honestly. I'm not like big into sex games or anything. No offense, no shade to anyone who is. It's just as legitimate as anything else, although a lot of the sex games do seem to be, if I say deviant, I mean, people feel like that's turned into a bit of a microaggression, but it's a lot of stuff where I go, ooh, I don't know, this kind of crosses the line. But again, who am I to say? I'm not talking about gay stuff. I'm talking about like, rape stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. So, anyway, I look into all those games, not the sex games, but I look into all the games that are on sale, and I notice all these fucking Hitler games. I go, what is that about? So I decided to do a deep dive, and what I came back with I think is pretty interesting. We'll see. So the video is almost done. I think I'll have it out in the next week or so. Also almost done with a video I started too long ago, an embarrassingly long time ago, about the cut content of Alan Wake. I'm excited to finally get that one out because I think it's an interesting little topic, and also, who doesn't love an Alan Wake video? I'm also almost done with the Half-Life Yeah, I've Played series. I'm excited to get into Deadly Premonition, but I have also, I've been feeling a little bit manic, like I said. I get, sometimes, like, I'll be like, oh, I should, like, sometimes I drink too much. Sometimes I try to not drink at all. And if I'm not doing any substances, if I'm not smoking any pot or drinking anything, not, any depressants, I guess, I do get a little more, manic is maybe, no, I'm not experiencing severe mania, but I do get a sort of certain restless energy that cannot be quelled, and it does lead me to make, I'd say, irrational decisions sometimes. And that's just a thing I think anyone deals with from time to time to different degrees of severity. I don't think it's anything too crazy. Too crazy. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's anything too wild. But I have felt this, like, and sometimes it's almost just like completely immobilizing, And it doesn't help that it always hits around the time the seasons change. What is that about? I don't know. But it's getting hot. Now right here, I'm starting to boil. I haven't turned my AC on today, but we did install it in this room last night. But because of, that feeling, I've not been as productive as I wanted to be. I got up really early yesterday. I got maybe like 5:30 or 6. I started making music. I'll play a little clip of it here. You can hear what I composed yesterday. And I started working on videos, and then I realized, like, oh my God, I've got all this stuff I want to do. I have so many things I want to accomplish. I have all these different projects. They're in various states of completion, but I also have this Steam Deck where I have been playing a lot of... I wonder if I can show this here. This is kind of funny. A lot of Fallout 4. Now, I don't expect you to really be able to see this too well. And I don't even have my monitor here. Can I pull up a monitor? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is funny. Imagine if I did Let's Plays like this. So, I've built my little settlement here. I don't know why I have my gun out. I don't really need my gun out. Now, one, I can't believe how fucking good this game looks on Steam Deck. But I've built my little settlement here, and something I do, for some reason, I get obsessed with this idea of... Oh, I've got Trash Can Carla's body here. I accidentally killed her. What I like to do is I like to collect all the little different outfits from around. I got the postman outfit. I got the mechanic here. I'm having a hard time... There we go. I make a little display of all the clothes. There's a Minuteman. It's not showing super well on here. And I think this is... Honestly, I'm doing this more for... I think it's very funny as a bit. But this is one of the reasons why I haven't finished a new video. Is because I've been... Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. I've been putting... What am I doing? There we go. I've been putting an obsessive amount of time into Fallout 4. Almost 60 hours in the last few weeks. And Jordan has also been playing Fallout 4. And might be fun to do a little video about Fallout 4. And we've talked about how do we do a yeah, I've played on a giant open world game where two players' experiences might be totally different. And I've been thinking about this for a couple years, actually, because back, Andrew and Jordan and I talked about maybe doing Skyrim or something. And I kind of theorized, maybe we could just talk about, we have some basic questions and talking points and talk more about favorite quests, favorite experiences, locations, rather than trying to do a comprehensive discussion of everything, which is what we try to do. Oh, there's my full postman's outfit. That's pretty good. Anyway, I've been putting a stupid amount of time into this game. And also, I've got... My settlement is called Come Kingdom. I don't know if you can see my sign up here. I'll show you one more thing. Of course, I had to make the bone room. Now, I'm filling this room with bones. These are bones I collect. I don't spawn items in using the console, okay? I'm not gonna spawn 1,000 cheese. Yeah, we talked about doing Skyrim back in the day, and it just didn't come together, but I think that could be a good way to discuss it, and I'd have fun talking about it, because, as much as I think it's not that effective of an RPG, I think it's a great game in a lot of ways. It's one of the most mindlessly enjoyable games I've ever played. I'll just walk around collecting little outfits. What is that? I play it like Animal Crossing. Which is not how I'd play Fallout 2 or Fallout 3 even. The settlement building and the settlement system in general, as much as you don't need to focus on it, you do got to do a little bit of it. And it did change the way I interact with the game. And also, I love just walking around, shooting people, and collecting shit. I don't know. Maybe it's what I'd really like to be doing IRL, but I just don't have, the raider spirit in me, so I can't, act on those emotions. But between the changing of the seasons and the having Fallout 4 in my pocket, essentially at all times, I've been a little less productive than I'd like to be, but it's a new week. It's a new week, and all we can do is start over and, wake up every day and try to do the best we can. I feel good I got the AC in here, though. That's going to help a lot with me feeling generally better. I'm very sensitive to the heat. I'm a wilty little, puddle of a man. And I have fainted from the heat. It's not, it's not something I'm proud of, but I'm very sensitive to the elements. That's why where I live, it's winter 13 months out of the year. This Friday, nothing's happening, but on Saturday, the album I produced... Well, I didn't produce it. I co-produced, mixed, mastered. Wild Game is going to be launching on all streaming platforms. Wild Game. And we're having a release party show in Plattsburgh, New York, at the Old Soul Design Company. I don't think anyone watching this is going to be there, but I'm excited to share this. It's growing on me. I honestly didn't think it was our best work, and the more I listen to it, I go, yeah, it's a pretty fun record. Wild Game from the Joint Commission, and Lone. Lone is a rapper from the region, and it's a collaborative EP. That's kind of cool. Collaborative EP. We've never done that before. So we're crossing our streams, and hopefully together we make a beautiful river of music for you to listen to. It's hip hop, okay? Listen, if you don't like hip hop made by guys who are too old to be rapping, then don't listen to this. Anyway, that's mostly what's going on. Working on some videos, feeling crazy. Finally got the gear I needed to move forward with our Yeah, I've Played series, because we don't have this. And the other thing, we don't have the good mics on the most recent video, on the Half-Life video. And the audio is not awful. It's just not up to my standards, and it does gnaw away at my soul. It does make me feel kind of like I have an itch I can't scratch, and it's driving me crazy. But I gotta let go. That's all I can do is let go. I can't fucking change it. And I'm still gonna put the video out because I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty entertaining. And that's that. Look, I'm fucking settled. Oh, the other reason why I didn't put out a update video is because last week I also dropped The Rise and Fall of Alan Wake, which is a little comedy video I made where I basically just dunk on Alan Wake and Barry Wheeler for 20 minutes. I thought it was really funny. I'd like to do something similar. Another similar sort of like blending of realities. I would just like to do it on a much more grand scale. So I'm trying to think of like, what does it look like doing like a really big Remedy influenced video where I'm, crossing into that realm and they're crossing into our reality. What does that look like for me? I don't know yet. Oh, so nice. Can't wait to use this. Feels good. Let's smell it. Smells like nothing. That's always good. I hate when I get a new product and it smells like weird chemicals. Ooh, and it's got a Velcro cable tie. That's a nice thing to include. Now this, I will take this box and put it in my closet in case I want to sell this gear. I say to anyone, sell your old gear. You might go, it's not worth the effort. It's worth it for who's going to buy it. If you're upgrading, someone else is trying to upgrade, Best case scenario, find someone who could use it and give it to them and help them get their game up. I have sold at great discount or just given away almost every piece of equipment I've had that I was upgrading. I go, hey, I know you're into making music or videos or whatever. You interested in this? Sometimes I go, I don't know, $30, $5,000 maybe. Ooh, what did I just do? Well, it doesn't matter what I did. You're never gonna see that. I'd say, give it to someone or sell it. Because also the other good part, having less clutter in your life and your home is so nice. The energy flow, it will feel better. I don't know if you're like me, but I have a lot of stuff I don't need. I mean, even if you just look at my desk, it's kind of disgusting right now. It's not like, there's not like a bunch of garbage here. There's just a bunch of stuff. There's so much stuff. I'm trying so hard to get rid of stuff. And to also make sure the things I bring into the home are really, improving my life and mood and happiness and elevating me in some way. What that thing might be, 5 years down the line, it might not be elevating you anymore. It did it. You elevated, now you're on to the next thing. There's a big bee trying to get in my room. He's not getting in. Sorry, bee. He's trying real hard. Anyway, that's just my free advice. I might be a total idiot, so don't listen to me. Or I might be the smartest guy you've ever heard talk. In that case, definitely listen to me, because you need help if I'm the smartest guy you've ever heard. And I actually do sometimes try to act stupid on purpose to hide how smart I really am so that they don't come and get me. But anyway, that's it. That's the update. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Feel free to ask any Hidden Machine questions down below or hit us up in the Discord. And I'll be back with a new video, with a bunch of new videos, actually, very soon. Feeling very excited about getting it in, getting it done. I am finally finishing all the stuff I started 2 years ago, and it feels good. It's just going to take like 6 months to get through everything. But that's like 6 months of a 2-year-long backlog, okay? So it's a pretty good trade-off. And we'll see. Maybe we can get, by the end of this year, let's try to surpass 10K subs on YouTube. That'll be the goal by the end of this year. I think that this is a niche channel, and I think that if it got any bigger, I would probably be really happy, but also might just abandon it. Honestly, I don't like to have to do stuff, and I wouldn't want to feel like an obligation. But it could be cool if it got maybe 500,000 subs, maybe max out there. But that seems impossible. I just don't think I'm going to be uploading consistently enough to a wide enough audience for that to ever happen. I'm hoping there's about 30,000 freaks out there who dig it. That's what feels appropriate for my soul. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Bye. Bye. Oh, goodbye. Bye-bye. I hate when people say bye-bye. All right, goodbye.